I grew up in the projects. Similar to a lot of our situations, a lot of people look at us who we are today and think that that is who the person you were, and all of a sudden you've got all this privilege and opportunity and all that. My family didn't roll like that. All right, what we did is we grew up in the projects. We had two parents who worked outside of the home, and they cleaned office buildings so that they could support 8 kids. All right, we were predominantly one of 2 families that were non-African American that lived in our complex. However, we were so much a part of that community, we didn't know that we weren't black, or we didn't know that they weren't white. We just didn't know. We just kind of had a community. I was more afraid of getting in trouble with my parents than I was of law enforcement. Because what can they do? My parents could do a lot more. They would never come back. So that's kind of how I grew up. But we kind of watched one another. Although we didn't have a lot of the privilege that may be available to us, but we watched over one another. I would be able to walk down the street, and we had drug dealers on the street who were selling drugs. If I, at the age of 7, 8, 10, 12 in elementary school, looked over, I got berated, I got cursed out, don't you? Because there was a code. They were not going to have that. Because that was part of, even within that community, that they were going to protect the little ones. That's kind of how I grew up. I knew that there were people around me that protected me and allowed me to not go down to that path. Because you know what? One step in the left was just as easy as one step in the right.